Okay, this is David Thorne. I am currently driving in beautiful Virginia in a Jeep with a confused sat-nav. This Jeep is very nice. If I was a boy Jeep, I would probably ask this Jeep out on a date. If somebody said to me, David, I'll swap you that Jeep for a unicorn that shoots rainbows out of its horns, I would say, no thank you. Driving back from the airport in Washington, which is known as IAD, which stands for International Airport Dog. There should probably be some kind of law against driving on the wrong side of the road in a new country after spending 30 hours in an airport, but I'm sure I'll be fine. If I crash, tell my family they can't have my stuff. I'm actually an absolute crap driver in Australia, so this doesn't really bode well. I'm currently listening to JZ. I call it JZ instead of JZ because it annoys Holly. I tell her that in Australia we call it Z instead of Z. Actually, this might be Eminem, not JZ, but both black rappers. River. The windscreen wipers are worn, which is making a terrible noise, which is driving me insane, so I've turned the music up to try and cover that. But out here there's no real reception, so I'm having to balance between which is more annoying, the windscreen wipers or static. Due to the GPS being faulty, I think I might have been driving around in circles for a while. I recognise that spot there where I pulled over and had a little cry. There are signs warning me to watch out for deer, and I've actually seen about 10 dead deer on the side of the road so far, so I'm assuming other cars have hit them unless they died of boredom. If that bald white guy from the movie Powder moved out here, he'd have a full-time job. If I had special powers, I'd use them to stop Whoopi Goldberg. Not from anything, just stop her. I've actually been following this same car for the entire journey from the airport. It's like a relationship now. He passes me, I pass him, it's like a little game. When he eventually turns, I'm going to be a bit sad. I'll probably give him a little wave. Oh, a bridge. Probably be a nice place to build a tent, although I hate bugs, so probably a nicer place to build a hotel. I'd actually like to live out here, maybe build a house or buy a farm, raise goats. They can't be that hard to grow. I actually knew a farmer once. He was an old Greek guy who used to come into the design agency and try to barter. He would swap vegetables for design work. I didn't have the heart to say no to him. I ended up with about 130 zucchinis in my fridge. Anyway, I should probably turn this off and concentrate on driving. I'm not actually that worried about being lost, as this place is gorgeous. Oh, a white picket fence. I never actually wanted a white picket fence. I always wanted a concrete place full of Philip Stark furniture, but I've changed my mind after being out here for a while. Bus. I'm going to turn it off now. That was just a small component of a very lengthy drive from the airport in Washington to Harrisonburg.